what we're doing here is we're spraying a concoction to drive out bugs and fleas and things like that that's in the grass. It's called Grandma Putt's Yard Tonic, and that's what we're spraying. This is a 15-gallon sprayer pulled behind the lawnmower, and battery cables hook up to the battery. And I'll tell you the concoction. I put in 3 cups, and these are the laundry detergent cups now that snap on top of it, the kind you push the lever and get that liquid out of it. Use 3 cups of Epsom salt, 3 cans of the sorriest beer, cheapest beer you can find, 3 cups of ammonia, 3 cups of mouthwash antiseptic. It doesn't matter if it's a Dollar General brand or a Listerine or whatever. You've got, let's see, what else we got? Beer antiseptic, ammonia, Listerine, and 3 cups of laundry detergent. It doesn't matter what kind. I use what I can get at Dollar General for the cheapest. You mix all that up in a 5-gallon bucket real good, and then take and pour it in your tank sprayer and slosh it up real good, and then start adding the water, and just be careful you don't let it foam. And you can spray this 15 gallon right onto the grass. Now, as you're doing it, the bugs are just going to start coming up out of the grass. They hate the antiseptic and the ammonia. They hate that stuff. And you can bet they're going to be all over your arms and your legs and everything else. So, just so you know. And I'm going to put a little caption here on the end. That, there we go. Folks, if it's too windy, you ain't going to be able to do this because it'll blow your spray all over the place. And it's something you don't want. But this little contraption here is perfect for the yard. And you can see the overspray spraying a little bit from the wind. We'll have to stop after this tank because it'll just blow. Won't be enough going down to do the necessary job. Need to have a certain amount of volume going down on it to be able to saturate the grass leaves, the blades, if you want to call it that. So we're just going to ease on around this crepe myrtle here. We're going to keep plugging along. Big thing is as far as to try to keep down deer ticks and things. We got a lot of deer out here. 15 out here the other day, and here's what else is funny. Guy right down the road, 2 evenings this week, has had a black bear at his pond trying to get the ducks. And then another lady down here, her son has seen it this week. It's about a 150-pound black bear. And so we're going to have to start keeping an eye out. Make sure the dog don't go out by himself. Now I got 2 big labs here in the backyard. They weigh 100 pounds apiece, so I don't think that bear's going to mess with them. But you never know. just stay a distance away from it. Gonna make another U-turn here. Uh-oh, let's turn again. There we go. Make our way back. This will cut down on ants and things like that, spiders, all that. I ain't never known him do any good on fire ants or anything like that. We had rain last night. Been partly cloudy today. They've been spraying all day, by the way. Got a video coming out. The next one due up is about the spraying affecting the trees. And for you folks that have been wondering when the video was going to air, the one with Peter Santinello at B-Log has just aired. And you can watch that on his channel. It's titled Peter Santinello. And you'll see myself and Chrissy from B-Log on that video, I understand. I haven't got a chance to see it. I've been spraying all day. So you folks get a chance, check it out. So folks, here's my ingredients. I told you I used 3 cans of cheapest beer you could find, and I'm gonna tell you what each thing does. Went by Dollar General and got some antiseptic oil rinse. Had to go by Walmart to get this. It's a Epsom salt, and then I use just this type of cheap laundry detergent, and then we have our ammonia, and this is the cup I was telling you about. That we put three cups of this, 3 cups of the salt, 3 cups of the ammonia, 3 cups of the laundry detergent, and 3 beers into it, and mix it all up in a 5-gallon bucket and swirl it around real good. And then we place it in the tank, and then we start filling it up with water, and we try to keep the suds down. If you'll mix it in a 5-gallon bucket, pour it in, and then put the hose, submerge it under the fluid, you don't have too much of a sud buildup, and that's a good thing. So now I'm gonna rinse this tank out. I don't want it to hold all this stuff, especially the soap. I don't want any of the tips and things to be gummed up. So we're gonna start flushing it out. But I'll be here in just a minute to tell you what each one of these ingredients do. So folks, I'm gonna show you here a little bit about what we're mixing. This is this clean bucket here. So we're gonna go put some beer in here. Now the beer has got the barley and the yeast in it, which is good for microbial development in your soil. So that's the benefits of the cans of beer. And if you notice, now what I'm making is 15 gallons here, and so I'm putting it in a 5-gallon clean bucket. And so that's the benefits of the beer. It promotes good microbial development. It's good for your microorganisms and things like that. So we're gonna get these 3 cans in there. I just went and bought the cheapest thing I could find. These was $8.99 for 15 cans. All right, so that took care of that. Now, I also use Epsom salt. Now, if you notice, this is a lavender scent. Bugs hate lavender. So I take this is a container measurement for laundry detergent. So I take and put 3 scoops of this in here. Epsom salt will also dehydrate fleas. So that's a good thing to have if you got a dog or something. You can spray this in your yard. It'll dehydrate the fleas. So then you go to your antiseptic. So we fill up 3 of these. All right. You don't want to overdo this because you can put too much of this in your soil and it'll work against your microorganisms. Next, and it's basically to drive the bugs out as well, your antiseptic. And it'll also help kill fungus and things like that you might have going on. The next thing you want to add is 3 of these of ammonia. Now the ammonia, this is going to be your kickoff for your nitrogen that is going to be much needed for your grass and stuff. So you just do 3 of them. There you go. And then last thing is, just went and got what was cheap at Dollar General, Walmart, wherever you're at. We're going in with 3 of these. Now this detergent is designed to help the ingredients move down the grass blades and attach and hold all of the stuff on the grass to give it an opportunity to work. So you put your 3 in there, and that's all your ingredients for the Grandma Putt's Yard Tonic. So what we want to do now is basically kind of move everything back. Take your 5-gallon bucket, just kind of swirl it in a circle and get it all mixed up. You don't want to slosh it out on you. So basically it's 3 of everything, and this makes 15 gallons. So after you get it mixed up good, it's ready to put in the tank sprayer. So the next thing is we're going to pour the ingredients into the tank sprayer and then begin to fill it with water. So we've got everything mixed up in our bucket here. Going in with it. And then I prop that right there, and that'll let all that salt run in there. And we will rinse all the stuff out of the bucket. That's good and clean. Open her wide open. Set that. Stick the hose in there so you can prevent a buildup of suds, because you don't want a pile of suds being made and not being able to get your full amount in there. So once this thing gets full, you'll be ready to go. And if you use whatever color laundry detergent you use, most of it's going to turn blue, but you can see the fluid level begin to build in the tank. And 15 gallons is going to be right up here on the top. So that's going to be our cutoff point. But the object is at this point to keep your suds down so you don't have to stop and let them dissipate before you can continue to fill it up. Now this is just a little old 60 PSI pump mounted in this thing. I got this several years ago at Tractor Supply, and it hooks directly to your battery. So you just fold your lawnmower seat up, clamp it on, and of course you got to make a right turn and turn the pump motor on, and then she'll just start spraying. The only thing I don't like about this is the tongue is so short. You can't turn it very sharp, and there's been several times I've caught the back tire on it and bent the tongue on it. But it's easy to fix. You just take a screwdriver when you get done where the pin goes in, and just take a big screwdriver and just straighten it back out. But it does have a bad turning radius. It's real hard to turn it very sharp without catching the tongue with the rear tire. But folks, that's the Grandma Putt's Yard Tonic. I hope it's beneficial for you if you try it. It recommends using it about 4 times a year. And so we're going to put it on. This is the summer spraying, and thought I'd share that with you. I appreciate you joining me today here on Deep River Farm. Hope everybody has a blessed day. So folks, we got everything mixed up. Woo! And the bottom has fell out once again, pouring down rain. They sprayed all morning, and I've been waiting to see what was going to happen. It was already really cloudy, but you could see the spray and stuff in the air, and look at there, it is coming down again. We had a massive downpour last night. We've had one this morning. Well, it was actually right after church, and now we got it going on again. I mean to tell you, it's coming down. So anyway, now this video is probably going to come out on Monday evening, but anyway, happy Father's Day to everyone. I appreciate your support on the channel, and also I wanted to let you know I'm going to share that link with Peter Santinello that's interviewed Chrissy and myself at B-Log, and the interview and stuff at B-Log came about at the 48-minute mark, right about there. I think he's got about an hour and 13-minute long video. So if you want to catch the B-Log interview, that's where it's at. If you've got time to watch the whole interview, it is a good one. Now, at the beginning, he was talking with a lady that she spoke very highly of FEMA. She knew the ropes, it sounded like. She was from Florida, had dealt with FEMA before, knew what to do. Had someone that could come pick her up and go to Charlotte to do all of her stuff that was needed. And FEMA paid her the maximum amount allowed for her home, and she was able to buy a camper. Now the problem with other people in the mountains, first of all, they don't know the ropes. They've had no communications, no power. So all they could do was apply. So if they didn't know, like Chrissy said, put down the wrong wording, they had no one to be able to be a administrative support, so to speak. So people are very disgusted with FEMA in the mountains, especially those that had no communications, no power, no transportation, no way to go to FEMA except for go to an area and use somebody's phone to make an application out and try to send it in, only to be denied 6, 8, 10, 15 times. So no, we don't speak highly of FEMA, despite what other people can speak about. But you know, if you're from Florida and you've been down there with a hurricane, you're also on a flat terrain, and it's easily to find you. You're not back up some creek, branch, holler, way back up in the mountains that only the neighbors know who lives up in there. So, you know, this didn't work too well for those folks with that Foxtrot Echo Mike Alpha. Thanks for watching, folks. We're going to try to get this video out on Monday evening. Y'all have a happy Father's Day, and thanks for watching. Have a blessed day. So, folks, just wanted to let you know as well that since the release of the Peter Santinello video, B-Log has had a tremendous outpouring of items bought on the registry. Holly called me a little earlier and said she was seeing orders come out of Moscow, out of Ukraine, all over the world. And there was so many notifications coming in from the registry. She had to silence the notifications because her phone was draining from the battery from the notifications, because it was continually going off and lighting up. So praise the Lord for that. That's going to be a big boost. I know she said at one time there was already 10 cases of canned meats had already went through, and just about everything on the registry. And they was going to have a tremendous amount. This will probably carry them through the summer with this kind of boost from that channel, Peter Santinello. And just wanted to let you folks know that. And we appreciate all the support you're giving through this channel. Many of you may be followers of his channel as well. And all we try to do is bring light to what has happened, all the devastation. And very few channels are covering this now, and we just don't want Western North Carolina to be forgotten. Thanks a lot.